guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to our channel. We're the Garso twins, Britta, Carly, and here's another weekly favorites. So we'll get right into it with our Trader Joe's find of the week. I think these are new.
They are.
Okay, so these are the Trader Joe's vanilla flavored Baton wafer cookies, and they're like these little, I mean you can see from the picture, wafer cookies with vanilla cream on the inside, and I believe they had chocolate ones that were existing, but the vanilla are new, and we're more, at least me, I'm more of a vanilla person, and so we couldn't wait to try these, and they are so good. I'm really picky about vanilla flavors. I feel like sometimes they can taste too artificial, and then it just doesn't, it tastes like too sweet, and these just taste like rich, like good, like French vanilla ice cream. They're so delicious. They're just nice. You can have them with your coffee. You can have them as a little treat. They're not calorie heavy.
They're really light, like light tasting because of the wafer cookie. It's like basically air.
Exactly, which it makes it like a good like summer treat in my opinion. So we've really been enjoying these.
Okay, next up is our new favorite deodorant. Or well,
We've tried so many.
We briefly talked about this, but we used Native for a long time, and we really liked that. But I think your body gets used to natural deodorants. And then we moved on to Primal Pit Paste, which we also really liked.
Yeah.
But that one I felt like started to stop working faster than Native.
To me, it still worked. It just wasn't an antiperspirant, but it helps control odor better than Native, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it would get very gunky, if that makes sense.
Because of the paste.
Thick. It's very thick. So we were looking for something else, and we tried Lume deodorant, and they only have two kinds, the unscented, or we both have the, what's the
It's just the original one.
It's the original. I think it's like lavender and sage or something. And it looks like this, so it comes in a normal deodorant stick, which is really nice, and then it's a very thin formula, so it has all these...
Well, it's almost like a cream.
Well, you remember when gel deodorants came to play?
Yeah.
And they had this kind of top where there's a ton of little holes so the gel can come through? It's kind of like that. It's so thin that it comes through these little holes, and you just put it on like normal deodorant. You should wait a few seconds.
Well, they say to use your fingers to like massage it in.
Yeah, because eventually it'll dry down, almost like a gel. Like it really is like a gel consistency in my opinion. And then it's so like thin and lightweight under your arms. It feels so nice. It doesn't leave, like that Primal Pit Paste left such a thick like, it just would like adhere to your clothes.
Yeah, and
it was so hard to get out.
We had an issue getting it out of our clothes, and then we looked it up, and on Lume's Instagram, they spoke about how this deodorant is water soluble, so you can use like any detergent on it, and it'll like get rid of it, whereas Primal Pit Paste clearly wasn't, because it was not coming out of our clothes because it created such a paste. We had to buy the Parasol laundry detergent, and that worked. But in general, we don't like to use we use unscented laundry detergent, so we didn't want to have to buy something that we would barely use just to get this out of our clothes. So this is so much better all around.
Yeah, truly. And I was in Michigan this past weekend, and it was very humid on some days, and this definitely worked. Like, I was still sweaty, but I didn't smell, and it still kept me pretty dry. Like overall, for natural deodorants, like let's be real, it's very hard to find one.
There's no baking soda.
100% perfect. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting ingredients, but we're really impressed. Like so far it's my favorite natural deodorant. So hopefully our bodies like keep reacting well to it, and then we can keep using it and for years to come.
Yes.
Unless something new comes along.
I know, it's good. Okay, these last two, last two for me are Amazon finds. And we're actually going to film like an updated Amazon favorites video as well. But this is a sweatshirt that Alana Davidson spoke about on her channel. It's by Hanes. It's just the Hanes Eco Smart like pullover sweatshirt. I don't know. It's unisex, and she like raved about them on her channel and how she just wears them around the house, and she liked it because it's a little bit lighter weight than a normal like crew neck sweatshirt, and I love this. It's only $7. This is the sage color. I got it in a small. It's still oversized since it's unisex, but I like that since I usually just wear it at home. But it is a thin like fleece material, so it's super cozy and warm but not too hot, which I feel like is great for spring. And on Amazon they had other colors, but they varied in prices. Some of them like weren't prime. You guys know how that works. Like sometimes you find something and it's prime, and then you go to like get the same thing in a different color and it's not, or it's a different price. So I decided to look on Target, my go-to, and they had all the colors for $7 on Target. So I'll link them both below, so you can choose which one you'd rather shop at. But highly recommend these just for like lounging around the house. They're super cozy. Okay, next up is a makeup item, and I've had this in my collection for I think years now,
It's the Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk, and I've spoken about it before, but I've recently been reaching for it. I feel like this happens every summer. This shade is like a bronzer and blush color in one, and so whenever I travel in the summertime, I generally bring this like I did when I went to Michigan, and it's the only product I'll use on my cheeks. Like, I just put it kind of where I would put bronzer. Like, I dot it on and blend it in with my fingers on my cheeks and kind of on my forehead, and it just leaves the prettiest, like, natural sun-kissed look. And every summer I reach for it again, and then I forget how much I loved it in the past. So I just wanted to bring it up because I've been using it recently. Mine is so old, I should probably replace it because it was my first cloud paint purchase.
It's the only one I have.
Yeah, because I knew I would love this shade.
You should swatch it on your hand for them.
Okay, yeah. I mean, hopefully you've heard of it before, but yeah, it's definitely like a bronzer blush color in one.
I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like I like it because it's more of like a deep peach blush shade, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's a lot of brown in it though.
Okay, I guess there's a lot of brown.
This is the shade. So I definitely think that as an all over kind of just warming up your complexion, it's perfect, and that's like what everyone wants to do in the summer.
Yeah, it definitely
I have
makes
it on
you
today on my cheeks. I also
sun-kissed.
have added bronzer on, but I have it like on the apples of my cheeks today because I want to show you guys what it looks like, and highly recommend. And the cloud paints, for the price, they seriously last forever.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a good deal.
Yeah, they could be half that size and still last forever. In my opinion, that's like one of their only super wearable shades. I feel like a lot of them are kind of more bold,
Yeah,
and that's why I got this one.
I have the original 4, and this one is my favorite.
Okay, and last up is a travel makeup bag, and I know everyone like probably has their go-to, but I needed a new one because I only had one of those like hard case makeup bags, so I couldn't put it in a luggage. Like, I always had to carry it separately. It just wasn't sustainable. It wasn't working for me, so I got this one from Amazon. It's nylon on the outside, so it won't get like stained or dirty, and then on the inside, oh, I have some things in here, but it has these cool like inserts, and you can take this whole thing out to make it less structured, but you can move these little pieces around and, like, you know, to accommodate all of your products. And then on the other side we have this flap that velcros, and then you can put all your makeup brushes in here. And then I plan on getting a travel mirror to go in this pocket. So it's so good. I feel like this will fit everything when it comes time to travel, which should be fairly soon. And it was only $18. There was like a $2 off coupon, so I got it for so cheap. I feel like it's really well made. Like, this will last me for years to come, and I just highly recommend it. And you can't go wrong with something like this that's just black. Like, it'll match any luggage that you put it in, if that matters to you. It has this cute little handle. I'm just obsessed. I feel like it's such a steal for the quality that you get. It's so good. Okay, and that's it for our 5 weekly favorites this week. We hope you guys are gonna have a good weekend, and you had a good week, and we'll see you next week.